Hello and welcome back to Starfield. We are at the Stroud Ackland shipyard, and after designing a new ship and getting a new ship that doesn't have any weapons, I think I will continue with the Ryujin quest. We're trying to find the special shipment. How do we get there though? We have to jump here to the vessel system. And then trying to get the special shipment of this new mineral, I guess. And then we're supposed to have this prototype of the new Neuroamp version implanted in our brain. Nothing could go wrong there, right? But first we have to figure out what
jump was smooth as butter.
Actually happened at this mining job. We are expert miners, so we're perfect for investigation. So just go ahead.
Landing site's clear. All green here.
There's nothing green there, except for the green grasshopper. Yeah. Let me switch my weapon. Oh, I saw some kind of weapon there. Ecliptic. All right. We're getting some stealth kills. I've used those during the infiltration mission, but oh, there's someone. How did I miss the first one there?
Well, they don't need it now.
With me taking all the loot I can get. Ooh, is that the new mineral? Might be.
They were doing their jobs.
Obviously, the bad thing about sneaking around is I also don't know how many there are. So. It's the downside here. Oh boy. Okay. Actually worked out better than I expected. Thought I might alert everyone here, but... There. How do I enter this building? Obviously not very stealthy here, but I'm gonna need to figure out how I got in there. There's a door.
What the? Ah, okay then.
Okay.
Love it.
Now we're fighting. That's fine. Oh, there's another one. Okay. After a fairly quiet episode last time, we have...
I hope this isn't bringing back hard memories. I know mining is a dangerous life.
True. But, I mean... had a good time as a miner. It was tough, honest work. Let's stay careful though. Don't want to run into too much trouble head first. Deep Seeker Space Hall. I always pick up so much ammunition, but never the ones that I need. I always have to buy that. Ooh. Decent helm. Doubt that was all of the enemies, but we'll see. So what kind of status effect do I have? We have freezing rain. Oh, seek shelter, okay. Protection depleted. Okay, but those are not status effect, it's just health risks, I guess. Anything in here? Fancy lockers? Sounds like he's in a step down. Tap dancing all over the place. Let's go down to the mine. Oh. Did he run off to? Investigate. Ooh.
Shh. Something's out there.
They were looked like they were attacking something though. That wasn't me. Kind of hard to see here.
If we need to get closer, let's move in.
Can I mine it? Ooh, I can. This takes a while. Turn on our light. Excuse me? Now leave me alone. You? I'm looting here. I guess they do. There's a lot of enemies. I haven't really used the fiscal quarter too much. Ooh. Where?
I swear they were just here.
Yeah, I agree. I can barely see. Why can't they hit me through there, but I can't hit them? Jesus. That's not good. Whatever that was not good. Come on. There we go. Okay, let's push forward. Oh, there they are. They opened the door now.
This never gets old.
Ow. And I'm encumbered. Great. I'm not doing any damage like this.
Yours.
Okay, move forward. Finally, some ultramech ammo. That's one that we need. There's a turret. How am I missing? There you go. Neat little evasion move there. That'll do.
Oh, I love this part.
Whoa! He flew into the wall! Urban Eagle. The counterpart to the Desert Eagle. Some more there. I have to share some of the burden anyway.
This.
With Barrett. Oh boy. One more, it seems. Is that a turret?
Ah, sorry. Gotcha.
There we go. Oh boy.
This boring machine is absolutely massive. I wonder if they had to assemble it on site.
Look at them. Let's do that. Credits. Where credits are due. I mean, guess we're in the elevator. Come with me, Barrett. Where are you? I know that you're behind this little office partition there. But...
got eyes on the target.
Whoa!
Take cover!
Blow some stuff up.
You're done.
Come on, where are you? Don't run away.
Oh, I can't see.
Oh, good! My turn!
Oh boy. He is doing some damage. I have an idea. Thought he was done. A little cocky there. Ooh, legendary space helmet. Let's check this out. Oh boy. Contract orders. Lucas Draxler from LTD. Retrieve Rothicide shipment being prepared for Ryujin Industries. Redirect shipment to the clinic. Dr. Kendrick Lane. Interesting. Clinic. Let me check out the rest of this place. That was interesting. We need some healing. Okay. And from there, communications, incoming Ryujin Industries. Your inability to adhere to the schedule of communication complications is unacceptable. We'll be sending out a representative to secure the shipment. We expect it to be ready and waiting by the time they arrive. Incoming consolidated mining. We've heard reports that the shipment is late. So much for that bonus. We'll be sending out a representative your way for updates and evaluations. That's great news. RC1, perhaps we'll get lucky and Ryujin will toss in a bonus for early delivery. Outgoing emergency. To anyone in the Carinae system, this is Consolidated Mining Station RC1 on Carinae 3A. We're under attack by hostiles and require immediate emergency assistance. Refining and quality testing went faster than originally estimated. Preparing shipment 1 day ahead of schedule. Rothicide shipment is on schedule. Raw ore processing begins today. Engineers estimate 2 days for the refining and quality testing. Shipments. The clinic. Shipment. Refined Rothicide 1.5 kilo. Ryujin Industries. Cancelled. Okay. To the clinic. Ooh. if we could have gone in here from the get-go. It would have saved us a lot of trouble. Might as well get the iron. Alrighty. Back at the ship. And next we have to go to the clinic.
What did you need?
I don't know about you.
Ahoy, Captain!
Ahoy! Oh, before I want to do that, let me check out if some of the weapons and stuff that I... Okay, that's another explosive round against humans. That's pretty good. Could be an option to the Ashta Tamer. Randall, Side Star. They do the same, but this one does 10% more damage against humans, so I think that is still better. So from that, drumbeat. It's aliens. Water. Modified. Ooh. Be a nice submachine gun. Ooh. Just that we have so many weapons. I gotta focus on a few. Two of those now. You know what? Let's switch this out. Charlie. Nothing special there. Spacesuit wise, one that we got is pretty good. Sure, if we will switch on something else there soon. Dash from robot enemies, less damage to scan targets, accuracy while firing on the move. Pretty cool, but not as good as what we have. Well, I think we can just store most of it here. Let's do that. One can go, that one. Eat the cutter. Can go. Spacesuit. Helmets. Go. Robles, no mines. Do we have any ship resources? Can all go. Almost done. Still at 68 though. Yes, we have so many weapons. That's the biggest issue. Oh, this one can go. If I'm fighting, it should be lethal. Store these grenades. Well, meal packs. Need the melee damage. Still have my med pack. Okay, good. Alrighty. With that little inventory management done, let's head to the clinic. Take an intermediate stop again. There we go.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
Uh-oh.
Grabs down! Do or die! Yeah! Easy money!
Oh boy. A little harder to see in this new cockpit.
I hope they didn't need that grab drive.
I hope we don't need it.
Enemy shields restored.
It's very hard to see in this cockpit. It's not a battle cockpit, that's for sure. Just ram him. Ram him, then slam him.
Grab drive is down.
Other one gone. Goddamn Crimson Fleet. You're out. Whew. Can't see anything, but I can still destroy things.
You're done.
Oh no, you're done. Oof. Okay. Let's collect our loot. Don't think these things were connected. I think it was just random pirates. People at that mining facility, they were clips. No, not Eclipse. That's Mass Effect. Eclectic? Ecliptic? I don't know. They were bad guys. Different bad guys. This one. Successful looting. And off to the clinic. Been there before.
You know my great-grandpappy made that drive, right? We're here.
You've entered the clinic's space. Please dock or leave
We will dock. Woof.
Seals are good, air pressure good. Hey,
Let's see where
They used to be more of a trauma center.
those minerals
now
ended
the
up
clinic focuses on xenoviruses and such.
doing at this clinic. Yeah.
Someone authorized you to be in here?
Hey,
This area's off limits.
Oh.
Authorized personnel only.
Freestar. We need to get in there.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I know you have to keep some people out by someone who respects the rules.
I'm not falling for that.
Damn it.
You're not getting past me.
Are you starting to make me angry?
Come on, don't be that way.
Oh man. No, you'd like to help if you could.
Yeah, I hope so.
Promise, it's just between us.
I'd like to help you, I really would. Fine,
Good.
I'll issue you an access card. Infinity better get it together.
Thank you. Thank you very much. What's the resource again called? Rothicide, right? Honoring. Dr. Lane.
Tired, all right? Just not today.
You can't be okay with this, though, right?
John
You took an
McAfee.
oath, and I'd say this is a firm violation.
Look, we got that shipment. Although who knows what Faye expects me to do with it. But maybe approvals really are on the way. Now please, get back to Kai. Make sure his vitals are stable. I don't want to lose him. We'll figure this out. I promise.
Fine. But if we lose Kai, that's it. I'm going to SSNN. I don't give a shit about my career anymore.
You and me both.
Hey, who let you in here?
What's going on
This is a
here?
restricted area.
The video LTD sent me so I could personally update them on your progress.
In that case, you'll want to speak to Dr. Lane.
This damn contract will be the death of me.
Hey,
Excuse me,
Mr. Lane?
but this is a restricted area. You need to leave.
Infinity LTD sent me.
Checking up on us?
Yep.
I feel like we should be the ones checking up on you. What do you want?
Why is it so empty here?
Is that what you traveled all the way here to ask? It's empty because we've lost our third round of patients. Now, do you want to get to the point? I've got failure reports to document.
Why would you need to check on us?
Oh, I see. Send an ill-informed rep so I get the pleasure of re-explaining everything while you aren't able to give me an ounce of information in return. I've been promised official authorization on Project Dominion for weeks now, and every time it's almost done or just a few more days. With confidence like this, it's a wonder Infinity Ltd is able to stay in business.
I need a verbal update on the project.
Of course you do, because daily reports simply aren't good enough. The third group, like the others, failed to take the internal neuroamp, all resulting in death, with the exception of one, currently comatose. Sean and I are hopeful we'll be able to revive the subject, but until we receive proof of human trial authorization, any fourth group will be refused.
Okay. You think your comatose subject will pull through?
Well, there's a level of brain activity that keeps us hopeful. Making sure that man lives is our #1 priority.
This is the third group of subjects you've lost?
Don't act so surprised. Infinity is well aware. In fact, I remind him of those statistics in every report I send, which happens to be daily. The standard response is always, failure is to be expected, but keep pushing forward.
Lovely. Understood. With results like those, I would halt testing as well.
Well, you'd be the first from Infinity to think so. It's a relief to know they have at least one employee with some sense. Now, anything else I can help you with?
Maybe. Did you receive a shipment here recently?
Oh yes. Refined Rothicide?
Yep.
As if I have the proper tools here to create experimental metal alloys.
I need the Rothicide shipment. We're going to handle that ourselves.
Good. I specialize in neurosurgery, not chemistry. It's absurd you'd expect us to handle something like this in a medical lab. It's on the table. It's all yours. Anything else?
What if Infinity never gets approval for these human trials?
Then we're all in a lot of trouble. This means everything we've done here at the clinic has been illegal, and we'll all be tried for murder.
Why didn't you quit after the first group?
Let's just say I was blinded by my own determination to restart my career. I'm pretty sure my feelings in the past are why Infinity hired me in the first place. They knew I'd be desperate to regain the respect of my peers, and failure would mean utter ruin.
Great. How is it the clinic hasn't filed a complaint against this?
Now that's a naive question. The clinic is either being paid to turn a blind eye, or Infinity is doing all they can to prevent them from knowing.
Well, that's all.
Good. Now if you'll excuse me, work to do.
Hey, give me the Rothicide. Return to Vina at Ryujin Tower. Let's do that. They're doing some pretty unethical testing here. Which isn't super surprising, but it seems like Infinity Ltd is all over this and all in on it.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor. A doctor?
No. See if I can sell some stuff. Don't have much money, but might as well. Already running out of bid. No money at all. I'll take it.
You have my attention.
Dad, can I have a pet?
A pet? We live on a starship, Cora. Pets and starships.
Can have a star cat.
Aw, come on, please.
Lock,
I need somebody
air
to
pressure,
talk to while I'm on
drive.
Back to Neon. And report. Maybe also in the meantime we found out more, or they found out more about Imogene and the whole other business, or if someone else is involved, Sudaru or who else.
I would have loved to hang around here as a kid. Now I realize how dangerous that could be.
Yeah. Not a nice neighborhood. Let's go to R&D.
Don't cause any trouble.
I hope we're keeping you busy.
Is
You
that
should
my
do.
beautiful shipment?
It is.
You were right about this one, Masako.
I always get the job done.
So I've heard. Now I shall excuse myself and get to work on finalizing this prototype.
Should be worried that everyone else
learn about CM
dies.
Station RC-1?
What do you know about Ecliptic?
The mercenary group?
Only that you mean business if you hire them. They're not known for subtlety, and don't care if they leave a trail of bodies in their wake. I take it they were at the station?
Correct. Captain was there to roll out the red carpet for me when I landed.
I knew something bad had happened. Were there any survivors?
Why were there no guards there? Were those people unprotected?
Our station on Carinae 3A and Consolidated Mining's contract were both confidential. We had no reason to believe they'd be under any threat. Of course, we had no reason to believe we had a mole, either.
Do you really care?
Corporate culture may have its ugly side, but that doesn't mean we've lost our humanity. Our moves are strategic and precise, as you should know. The moment we justify the slaughter of innocents is when we go from competitive to criminal.
Yeah. No one lived. Ecliptic killed them all.
Sicking Ecliptic on a station with nothing but miners and scientists? Corporations can sink low, but this is a new level. Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I take it you traced the shipment there?
If you knew all this, why am I even here?
Our technicians are thorough, but they aren't that thorough. Your ship docking there simply caught their attention is all. But on the off chance it was related to your assignment, they're currently combing through the clinic records as we speak.
Yes. Infinity Ltd has a private contract at the clinic for a secure wing. I found records that Ecliptic had rerouted the shipment to the clinic for Dr. Kendrick Lane, yeah.
Dr. Lane? I believe Vina is familiar with his work, specializing in neurosurgery.
It's not going well.
Were you able to determine what he was doing at the clinic?
Killing people. How legit is the clinic? Why would they have a contract with Infinity?
The clinic serves all, but it can't be denied that they require credits to run. In most cases, the clinic is also the best choice for research. Not everyone has the resources to have decent medical facilities like us on site.
I tell you, do you promise to make Infinity and Lucas Drexler pay? Infinity was killing people, trying to get their internal neuroamp to work.
Human trials? Without even completing his product? Ugh, Lucas must be insane.
This goes beyond normal corporate scheming. This is... Let me check my notes. Oh, yes. Evil!
I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of information
I'm not sure if I trust Yuko
from the clinic's database on this. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, we have enough to take Lucas down for good. And with the Rothicide secure, it's almost time for us to make our move.
Okay, so how long is it going to take for Vina to complete the internal neuroamp?
Not long, according to her. She and DeMarcus have everything prepped and ready. I believe it's just a matter of creating the alloy and molding it according to her design.
Okay. Well, Infinity's research is dead in the water without the Rothicide.
Exactly. Without the Rothicide, their research comes to a halt. Head up to the executive floor and speak to Dalton. He has an update for you on the mole's identity. I've called a meeting, and I expect you to attend. It's time to put the final plan in motion.
Okay. Let's do that. That'll be interesting. Find out what Dalton figured out with the information that we gave him. Who's going to be thrown to the wolves?
That is a magnificent dragon statue. Truly. I wonder how many people ever get to see it.
Hey,
Good.
Dalton.
You're right on time. I reevaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the final answer is clear.
Okay.
Ularu is the mole.
The truth is worth the work.
Does this mean we can bring Imogene back in?
In due time. I'll be reaching out, but right now we need her to remain in hiding.
Okay. I knew Imogene was innocent.
Yes. You made the right call. I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu is guilty, we need irrefutable evidence before presenting this to the board. For now, we lead everyone to believe that Imogene was the mole, and the situation was dealt with.
So we're okay with wrecking Imogene's life, self-esteem, and career if it's just for a short time. That's what you're saying our plan is, right?
Kind of. So what is Imogene going to do in the meantime? Stay in hiding?
Imogene is a resourceful woman. I have no doubt she's in a safe house of her own design. In fact, she probably sees this as a paid vacation. My guess is she's lounging on a couch somewhere, binging all those movies she hasn't had time to watch.
Not sure. Pretend Imogene was the mole so Ularu won't get suspicious. Got it.
Good. Keeping Ularu in the dark is the key to taking her down. Masako has tasked Ularu with writing the program to bring down Infinity Ltd. We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako within the program. So this could provide the evidence we're looking for.
Okay.
You will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity. So before you go, I want you to bring that program to me.
Okay. So, Ularu's fooled you before. What makes you think you can find something on this program?
If I can't find hidden code on a single slate, I certainly deserve to be fired. Ularu is limited in what she can hide here. Plus, she'll have no reason to believe anyone will be looking in the first place.
What if there's nothing incriminating on this program Ularu gives me?
Then we'll have to find another way to build a case against Ularu. And it won't be easy.
Whatever program Ularu gives me is yours. There's no way she frames Masako too.
Good. Once Ularu believes she's properly deflected any suspicion, I've no doubt she'll be bold enough to hide something within whatever program she writes. Now, let's attend a meeting.
Okay, let's do that. Off to the conference room. Ooh, the big one.
We called you all together to discuss a recent security breach. We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital information about Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd.
You've got to be kidding me.
Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Vina. The guilty party is Imogene Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our operative here obtained the evidence to confirm it.
Yes, Imogene confessed to working for Infinity Ltd.
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogene is highly trained. Ularu can even speak to that. We demand the best. So that's the threat we deal with.
I may have well-trained operatives, but security is your responsibility, Dalton. This is a huge failing on your part.
I accept the responsibility, but let's not forget, the mole has already been exposed and dealt with.
Of course, thanks to another of my operatives.
We try to blame each other. Betrayal is a classic symptom of corporate culture. Yeah.
I'd even go beyond symptom and call it a trait. Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless.
Yeah.
All I care about is reacquiring our property and what this might be costing us financially.
Vina is completing the internal neuroamp prototype as we speak. Our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate Infinity Ltd, and obtain any and all research. I have it on good authority. The experimentations they've done to replicate the missing pieces of our work have resulted in fatalities.
Yeah, when the public gets wind of what they're doing, they'll want Lucas Drexler's head.
And the public often gets what it wants.
If I may make a suggestion, we should give this evidence to David at SSNN. It's the best neutral method of releasing this information to the general public.
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Masako, the internal neuroamp is ready if you want to send down the candidate.
Uh-oh.
I hope you're
Hopefully
ready for
our
this.
head doesn't explode. I'm always ready to do whatever it takes.
And that's precisely why I know we can count on you. Vina will be waiting for you in the Neuroamp division in R&D. Once you're done, meet me in my office. Be ready to discuss the details of your next assignment.
Got it. Let's go down. Get our brain chip.
This place is incredible.
Research and development.
Are you sure you're okay? You left pretty far.
Ryujin's brand goes into everything they do. Even the plants in their corporate atrium. That thing takes away autonomy by design. The science is intriguing, but
Here's
the
my
risks
lucky candidate.
are terrifying.
I hope you're ready to embark on one amazing journey.
Not sure. What exactly does this internal neuroamp do?
The internal neuroamp is basically the next leap in our line of influential amplifiers. It gives the user dominion over a less dominant target, meaning you can heavily influence another person's thoughts and actions.
Okay, is the ability to influence someone like that even legal?
Technically, that remains to be seen. It's not legal, but those decisions will be left up to a higher power who is neither you nor me.
Okay. I can see why the project is confidential.
Oh yeah, it gives Ryujin Industries a huge advantage over the competition. So, are you ready to get started?
Are you actually qualified to perform an operation like this?
Neurosurgery is my specialty. I've performed more operations than I can count on a wide variety of brains. So I like to think that I'm wildly overqualified.
But have they survived?
Really, I could do this in my sleep.
Yeah, just don't fry my brain, please.
Oh, don't worry. That's not on the agenda. Now, just a few details before we begin. Obviously, we'll be putting you under. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the internal neuroamp will be fitted. The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards, provided DeMarcus got everything entered correctly.
Did I not just say I quadruple-checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make sure my patient is reassured.
What sorts of risks are involved here?
There's little to no risk, assuming your brain is typical and you don't have any adverse reaction to the anesthesia. First sign of trouble, we back out and start evaluating other candidates.
Okay. Well, I'm sure everything is going to be okay.
Of course. We've got, what, 5 PhDs between the two of us?
6, but who's counting?
All I'm saying is that you're in good hands. Now, just lie down on the table once you're ready, and we should be good to go.
It's your brain.
Okay.
Do what you want with it. But if you wake up and suddenly have the urge to annihilate all humans, I might have to reset.
Fair. Maybe the last picture we can take honestly. Who knows? We go. Getting ready. Some brain fry.
All right.
Goodbye, Barrett.
Let's get this party started.
Are we dead?
Well, well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing.
Okay. I think we're functional.
So, how are you feeling? You look good?
Okay, I feel fine. Everything seems to be the same.
That's exactly what we want. Just a couple quick notes before using the internal neuroamp. First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat situation.
Okay, if the effect is temporary, how long will it last?
Let's just say it varies based on the user. Some people have greater mental capabilities than others, which would increase the duration.
Okay. There go my plans for a lifelong minion.
Now that's something to talk to the drone engineers about. Now let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus has graciously volunteered for science, he says.
Isn't he one of your top employees? You'd really risk his life?
Our preliminary testing was rigorous enough that there's little to no risk involved here. The biggest unknown was finding the perfect compatible alloy for the implant. We've had the tech itself working externally for quite some time.
Okay. Alright, let's see what this internal neuroamp can do.
That's the spirit. DeMarcus loves being hands-on and experiencing things on his own. It's probably why he's the second most published scientist here, after me. Just head up the stairs nearby to the observation deck.
Hey. Let's do that. See how it works. Press LB to open your scanner and target the person you want to manipulate. Press A to bring up your social skills and select manipulation. Once the person has been manipulated, select the object or person you want them to interact with. Okay, so diplomacy, instigation, intimidation, and manipulation are all social skills that you can activate with your scanner while your scanner is up. Hover your cursor over the target and press A to bring up your social skills. Select which skill you want to use with the D-pad. If you fail a social skill, your target will be immune to all future social skill attempts. Social. Why is he 90%? No. It's gone now. Find a way to open the door. I can't see him though. Oh, I see. But how do I now? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Social manipulation. There we go.
That's awesome. I just wish only awesome people wanted to use this technology.
It's busy.
Oh my god, that was incredible. What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought. It felt eerily natural. And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now. I'm curious if any other side effects may manifest.
Hopefully not. Oh, Vina.
So, tell me all about it. How did it feel? Any side effects?
I don't think so. If I suffer any side effects, do I get any compensation?
Well, I'd leave that up for Alexis and Lyndon to decide. Compensation's not really my thing.
Of course. That was way too easy. This is my new favorite toy.
I'll take that as a no on the side effects.
I hated that.
And that toy you love so much is very powerful, so use it wisely.
Yeah, toy is hardly the word I'd use to describe it. It really was fascinating how all I experienced was a moment of disorientation. It's truly remarkable tech.
What if I had to use it to make you kill another person?
Those are the kind of edge cases that I let the board work out. Obviously, tech like this is going to come with its fair share of red tape.
Didn't feel violated at all?
Not at all. But I can imagine if I experienced disorientation like that, but regained my awareness in another room, it could be a bit jarring. We'll definitely be running some more tests in the future, though. So many situations to account for.
This opens up a lot of possibilities.
When it comes to your job, you bet it does. Besides, the Neuroamp isn't total control. If a subject's morals or beliefs in something are strong enough, we still see points of failure. That being said, it's been interesting to discover the actions our subjects sanction in their own minds.
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details and potential of this amazing piece of technology I created, Masako wants to see you. It sounds like you have an assignment to complete, and DeMarcus and I have a lot of notes to record.
Okay. Guess we have to see Masako, but I think we will do that next time now that we have another superpower at our disposal. Thank you all for watching today's episode of Starfield. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a like, maybe consider subscribing to the channel, share the video with friends, family, and the people on the internet. That all helps me out a whole bunch and will bring you more content in the future. I will be back with more Starfield very soon. Until then, have a great time.